Welcome. Settle in with a soft breath and a kind heart. Money can stir many feelings: worry in the stomach, pressure in the chest, a tight jaw that tries to hold everything together. None of this means failure. It means the body has been working hard to keep life safe. Today, allow a gentler way. Notice the ground under the feet. Soften the shoulders. Let the breath be a little longer on the out-breath. Quietly say inside, safety is here now. This time is made for care, not criticism. A new rhythm with money can grow from care, not from pushing, not from fear. Care. The intention is to meet money with peace, to heal the bond with receiving, and to invite steady flow. Even a small step can open a wide door when it is taken with love. Take a slow inhale through the nose. Hold for a count of 2. Exhale out of the mouth as if blowing across warm tea. Unclench the teeth. Let the tongue rest on the floor of the mouth. Place one hand on the heart and one hand on the belly. Feel the gentle rise and fall. Whisper, ease is allowed here. Each time the body finds ease, the mind can open. And when the mind opens, it receives new ideas, kinder thoughts, and better choices. Change begins inside and then shows up in small external shifts. One bill handled, one kind choice, one calm response. Money often gets linked with stress in the nervous system. The coin jar method is a simple way to unlink that pattern and build a new one. It teaches the body that money can be friendly, regular, and safe. A tiny daily act becomes like watering a seed. The seed does not shout or hurry. It receives, it grows, it strengthens. This practice does the same for prosperity. With a small visible ritual, the inner world learns to trust again. With trust, the heart opens. With an open heart, opportunities can be seen and accepted. Set an intention for this journey. Let it be clear and kind. Something like, today, prosperity meets me in peace, or today, I meet money with soft breath and an open mind. Keep this intention close for the next minutes we spend together. Let it be the tone of the day. If doubt arises, place the hand on the heart, exhale longer, and return to the simple line. It is safe to grow. Small, gentle intentions create steady change. The goal is not to be perfect. The goal is to feel safe enough to show up again and again in a loving way. Let these affirmations wash through the body. With kindness to myself, I open to new abundance. Pause for a slow inhale and a longer exhale. It is safe for support to grow through me. Again, a slow breath. I release harsh voices and welcome a wiser, kinder guide within. Choose one of these lines to carry through the day. Speak it 3 times while standing or sitting tall, with a relaxed jaw and soft eyes. The body learns by repetition and sensation. Words are seeds. Breath and posture are the soil. Notice what changes when the shoulders drop and the breath lengthens. The chest may warm, the belly may soften, the mind may stop racing and start listening. This is the state where new beliefs can take root. Practice a 60-second reset. Inhale for 4 counts, hold for 2, exhale for 6. While exhaling, gently press the feet to the ground as if reminding the body, here is solid earth, here I am supported. Let the face soften, let the throat feel free. A calm body gives money a safe place to land. Take a moment for reflection. A simple journal note can anchor new paths. What feeling would I like to experience when I handle money? What is one small step I can take today to honor that feeling? What is one kind truth I know about my worth? Keep the answers short and true. Kindness is stronger than force. Even one line written with sincerity can redirect the whole day. As we continue, hold the image of a small stream becoming a wide river through steady drops. That is how prosperity grows here, with soft breath, kind words, and a daily action that says, support lives with me. This is not about pressure, this is about relief. Relief makes room for clarity. Clarity makes room for wise action. Wise action invites results. Allow this soft opening to guide the steps that follow. Now let us talk about the practice itself. The coin jar method is very simple. A clear jar is placed in a respectful spot at home. Each day, one coin or a small note is placed into the jar with gratitude. While placing it, a gentle phrase is spoken and a slow breath is taken. The act is small by design. It is easy to show up for it. It is easy to repeat it. The jar stays visible, like a friendly lighthouse. It keeps the mind and body in contact with support, not as a big event, but as a steady rhythm. Why does such a small act help? The body learns through repetition and feeling. If the only time money is handled is during stress, the body links money with tightness. When a calm, kind ritual happens daily, even for a few seconds, the body learns a new meaning. Money can be peaceful. The mind notices this steady care and starts to relax. Possibilities open, ideas arise. One might notice an expense that no longer fits, or a new path for earnings, or a gift waiting to be received. The small daily act is the teacher. It trains the nervous system to stay open while relating to support. Naming the jar gives it a voice. A short, loving name sets the tone each time it is seen. Prosperity jar, calm growth, ease fund, steady flow. Choose one word that lifts the heart. Write it on a simple label or a small card under the jar. Words shape attention. Attention shapes feelings. Feelings shape behavior. Let the name be a trustworthy friend that whispers, "All is well, we are building." The amount is not the point. Consistency is the point. One coin is enough. On some days, more may flow. On other days, only one coin is placed with care. If a day is missed, offer a gentle reset. Take a breath, release any guilt, and return the next day. Guilt is heavy. It slows growth. Kindness is light. It invites return. The method honors softness because softness is what the nervous system needs to keep showing up. Here is a simple rhythm that works beautifully. Hold the coin in the palm and feel its weight. Notice its cool surface. Breathe in slowly and say within, "Life supports me." Place the coin in the jar and listen to the sound it makes. Pause for one more breath and add, "I welcome steady, supportive flow." End with a soft smile, barely a smile, more like a sigh of relief. This takes less than a minute, yet it sends a deep message. A new relationship with money is being created. A quiet note next to the jar can deepen the practice. Each day, write one sentence. Today, support showed up as "buen scores." It might be a kind word from a friend, a saved bus fare, a healthy meal, or an idea that made a task easier. Noticing sufficiency trains the mind to see what is already working. Seeing what is working reduces fear. Lesser fear creates wiser choices. Wiser choices often lead to more support. This is how the loops of wellness begin. If old voices arise, voices of shame, scarcity, or comparison, meet them with care. "Thank you for trying to protect me. We will do this kindly now." Then place one coin anyway. Let the breath lengthen. Speak a softer thought. "Even small steps matter," or "I choose gentle progress." The jar is not a test. It is a companion. Its job is to anchor a new tone. The tone is peace. Affirmations can be woven into the rhythm of the day. In the morning, small acts invite generous outcomes. At midday, I allow circulation to bless my life. In the evening, I am grateful for the support I met today. Speak them slowly, with shoulders relaxed and feet connected to the ground. For mirror work, hold a coin at the mirror, meet the eyes with tenderness and say, "I value this life." prosperity matches my care. One slow breath, one coin placed, one gentle step. Over time, the jar becomes evidence of love in action, and that evidence nurtures a calm, confident mind. The space for the jar matters. Choose a spot that feels calm and respected, a place that is easy to see but not crowded, a hallway shelf, a bedside table, a clean corner of a desk. The location sends a message to the heart. This is sacred to me. When the jar sits in a peaceful spot, the body meets it with ease. Each glance then becomes a small reminder, support lives here. Before using the jar, cleanse it in a simple way. Rinse it with water and let it dry in sunlight or air, or wipe it gently with a soft cloth while breathing slowly. Cleansing signals a fresh start. While wiping, speak a line of blessing such as, "This jar welcomes calm growth." The hands become the instrument of intention. The breath is the rhythm of release. Old stories about money do not need to be fought. They can be rinsed away with new care. Decorate the jar with a light touch. A ribbon, a small charm, or a label with the chosen name can be enough. Keep it uncluttered so the eyes rest. A simple jar invites a simple mind. Too many adornments can confuse the message. Let beauty be quiet and sincere. The jar is a practical tool and also a symbol. It carries daily proof that care creates increase. The first deposit sets the tone. Stand or sit with a tall, comfortable spine. Relax the jaw and the shoulders. Place a coin in the palm and feel its weight like a little star of possibility. Breathe in for 4, hold for 2, exhale for 6. Speak softly. Money and I meet in peace. Place the coin in the jar. Listen to the sound as if it were a bell calling the mind to kindness. Pause for a second deposit of breath. End by touching the heart with a gentle hand. The first deposit does not need to be large. It needs to be honest. Honesty in the body is felt as softness. Help the nervous system connect money with safety. Use a soothing sequence whenever touching the jar. Lengthen the exhale, soften the brow. Place one hand on the chest and one on the belly. Feel the support of the seat or floor. Say, "My body is a safe home for abundance." This pairing, calm body, kind words, small action, teaches the brain that prosperity is not a storm, it is a steady sky. Over time, this state will arise more easily. Choices will reflect this calm. Spending becomes more thoughtful, receiving becomes more open, and saving becomes more steady. Consider keeping a tiny notebook beside the jar. Each page can hold a sentence of gratitude, a line of intention, or a small money win. Also, give the wallet or purse a moment of respect. Remove old receipts, smooth the notes, and give coins a tidy place. A clean money home tells the mind that resources are welcome and cared for. Care invites more to care for. If the room feels crowded or noisy, make a gentle adjustment. Clear a small square of space, even the size of a book. Place the jar there. Lightly dust the surface. Take 2 slow breaths. Sometimes prosperity begins not with more, but with clear space for support to arrive. If the jar must be moved from time to time, do it kindly. Each move can be a reset. Wipe, breathe, bless, place. Let the ritual stay steady even if the location changes. Affirmations for this stage can be brief and strong. This space honors my growth. Every coin is a message of care. Life supports me in kind and timely ways. Choose one that loosens the chest and opens the face. Speak it as the jar is placed, as the ribbon is tied, or as the first coin sings into glass. The body will learn that these words are linked with action, and action is linked with relief. Allow the prepared jar to rest. Let it be part of the home's heartbeat. Each glance is an invitation to breathe kindly. Each breath is an invitation to show up again tomorrow and the next day and the next. The practice is simple, yet its message is deep. Prosperity grows where gentleness lives. The jar is the daily meeting place between inner peace and outer support. From this place, the journey continues with calm strength. Choose a gentle time of day that already has a small rhythm to it. Morning after water or tea works well. Evening before sleep works well. Pick one and let it be your daily window of care. Place the jar where the eyes can meet it without strain. Let the body arrive first. Relax the jaw, soften the tongue. Drop the shoulders an inch. Lengthen the exhale. Hold the coin in the palm and notice its cool, steady weight. This simple touch brings the mind out of worry and into the present. The mind loves to race ahead or look back. The palm brings it home. Whisper a kind line, short and clear. I welcome steady, supportive flow. Add the coin to the jar and listen for the soft sound it makes. This is your bell of peace. Pause for one more breath and let the face soften. End with a small smile that feels like a quiet yes. Keep the whole practice under 5 minutes. Short keeps it friendly. Friendly keeps it repeatable. Attach it to something you already do. If it is morning, place the coin right after brushing teeth. If it is evening, place it after placing the phone on charge or after closing a book. This pairing is a bridge. The brain loves bridges. They save energy and reduce effort. In time, the habit runs on its own. The hand reaches for the coin. The breath lengthens. The soft phrase comes through like a path you know by heart. Bring the body in on purpose. Before the coin touches glass, scan 3 points: the brow, the jaw, the belly. Let the brow smooth. Let the jaw hang easy for a second. Let the belly loosen like a wave lowering to the shore. Breathe out longer than you breathe in. This one choice teaches the nervous system that money and safety can sit together. Pair the movement with one sentence of love. The sentence can be the same for a whole week. Keep it simple. I am cared for, or sufficiency is here, or small acts grow into generous outcomes. Repetition is not force, it is music. Music shapes mood. If the day felt tense, add one more tiny step. Place the other hand over the lower ribs and press very lightly as you exhale. Feel the body say yes to release. This is how the mind learns a new story. The mind does not change through scolding. It changes through consistent, kind experience. One coin, one breath, one line. The loop repeats until peace becomes the default tone around money. Let a small notebook live next to the jar. Each day, write one sentence, not a list, not a plan, one sentence. Today, support met me in a kind smile. Today, I chose a calmer thought. Today, I paid a bill with steady breath. These lines gather proof. Proof matters to the nervous system. When fear says, nothing is working, the notebook shows gentle evidence. Evidence ends arguments with grace. Some days the coin will be tiny, some days there will be more. Keep the heart the same in both cases. If only a single coin is near, place it with the same softness and respect. Prosperity learns from tone, not from size. When there is more, do not rush. Place each piece like a blessing. The jar is not a scoreboard, it is a sanctuary. Missing a day does not break the bond. If a day slips by, come back the next day with extra kindness. Add one coin, take an extra long exhale, speak a forgiving line. Gentleness keeps me moving forward. The practice is not about never missing. It is about returning without shame. Shame is heavy, it sticks. Kindness is light, it carries. You may notice small side effects within a week or two. Sleep may feel easier. Spending may feel more thoughtful. A new idea may arise. A small gift may appear. When it does, do not rush past it. Pause and say, I see you. Add a coin while you say that. The body will link new good with calm action. This link builds a road for more good to travel. Let water join the ritual. After placing the coin, take a sip of water. Feel it move down the throat like a smooth river. The body holds stories. Water helps stories release. Pairing water with the jar tells the body, this time is cleansing and nourishing. When the glass is empty, the breath will be longer without effort. Longer breath opens the chest. An open chest changes the world that the eyes see. If thoughts turn critical, answer them with understanding. Thank you for trying to keep me safe. We are safe. We choose peace now. Then finish the practice. Old patterns often rise when new patterns arrive. This is not a sign to stop. It is a sign that healing is in motion. Healing does not require struggle. It asks for steady care. Continue with your small act, your soft words, your longer exhale. Let the jar stand as faithful proof. Close each daily practice with 3 slow lines, spoken with a relaxed face and grounded feet. I allow support. I practice peace. I am open to kind increase. Pause after each line. Feel how the body shifts. This is not magic in the sky. This is simple, loving training of the inner world. Trained inner worlds create new outer patterns. New outer patterns change results. Once each week, set aside a little longer window, 10 to 20 minutes, to bless what has grown and choose how it will move. Pick a day that feels steady. Many choose the same weekday to anchor rhythm, yet any day that feels calm is good. Begin by bringing light to the space. Open a curtain or place the jar where daylight can touch it. If light is not available, a quiet lamp is perfect. Sit with a tall, easy spine. Place both hands around the jar and feel its cool surface. Let the hands be warm, like a hug. Breathe out and soften your face. Offer a short, grateful line. Thank you for the care that gathered here. Decide how to acknowledge the growth. Some prefer to count. Some prefer to bless without counting. Both paths are loving when done in peace. If counting feels light, pour the coins onto a clean cloth and move them in small stacks while breathing slowly. As each stack forms, say, peace builds. If counting feels heavy, keep the jar sealed and simply hold it, noticing its weight, and let that weight speak. My care is real. Pick the approach that keeps your body open. Choose circulation with kindness. Prosperity thrives when movement is healthy. Movement can take many forms. One portion can remain to keep building. Another portion can become a note for ease of storage. A small slice can go to giving, education, saving, or a chosen goal that brings quiet joy. Keep the amounts simple and the categories few. Over time, these slices form a new pathway, one that says, I direct my resources with love. When giving, choose a cause that lifts your spirit. When saving, connect the act to a clear purpose like a cushion that supports calm choices. When learning, pick one small step, like a book or lesson that strengthens skill and trust. Speak intentions over the funds. Use present, gentle language. This money brings ease to my home. This money supports wise choices. This money circulates and returns in kind ways. Speak as if planting blessings. Words shape paths. Let them be kind and immediate. Pair each sentence with a breath so the body anchors the meaning. Include a short meditation. Close the eyes. Place one hand on the heart and one hand on the lower belly. Breathe in for 4, hold for 2, and exhale for 6. With each exhale, soften any tight place. With each inhale, feel space open inside the ribs. If any worry bubbles up, thank it and let it drift like foam on a stream. Whisper, I choose ease. Ease chooses me. Let the body sit in that soft place for a minute or two. This calm state is where wise decisions arise. If you choose to exchange coins for notes, do it with grace. Smooth the notes. Place them in a tidy envelope or wallet space that is clean and simple. If a portion goes back into the jar, return it with a kind touch and a line of blessing. Continue to grow with ease. If a portion goes out for giving or bills, bless it as it leaves. May this bring peace to all it touches. Release meets return. This is the nature of breath, tide, and support. Keep a weekly page in the notebook. Write 3 tiny entries, one thing that felt supportive, one thing that felt hard, and one intention for the next week. Keep it short and clear, like a compass. For example, supportive, paid the phone bill with calm. Hard, felt anxious before the market. Intention, 1 extra long exhale before each purchase. These entries build inner leadership. Inner leadership brings outer steadiness. If impatience arises, why is change not faster? Meet it with comfort. Growth is steady. I am safe. Then find one small proof from the week and name it. A choice that felt kinder, a night of better rest, a decision taken without panic. These are signs that the soil is ready. Seeds sprout in ready soil. Let the jar be one sign among many that the soil of your life is softening. Celebrate tiny milestones in a way that stays gentle. When the jar reaches a point that feels meaningful, pause for a moment of gratitude. Sip warm tea. Place a flower near the jar. Write a short line in the notebook. Thank you, steady care. No fanfare is needed. Quiet joy is strong medicine. It keeps attention on peace, not pressure. End the weekly ritual with 3 slow lines, felt rather than forced. I bless what I keep. I bless what I give. I bless what returns. Take a last long exhale and let the shoulders drop. Place the jar back in its home. Notice how the space around it feels clearer. That clear space is the inner state you are training. That inner state starts to travel with you into stores, workplaces, and conversations. This is how a jar on a shelf grows into a new way of moving through the world. Money is not just numbers on a page. It touches breath, sleep, posture, and the tone of the day. When stress rises, the body closes, the breath gets short, the chest grows tight, and the brain moves into alarm. In alarm, choices get narrow and rushed. This is why safety is the true foundation of prosperity. The coin jar method is a daily signal of safety. 1 coin, 1 calm phrase, 1 longer exhale, over and over, teaches the body that support can be met without fear. Learn a simple, calm sequence that can be used anytime money is touched. Place 1 hand on the heart and 1 hand on the belly. Feel the warmth of the palm. Breathe in through the nose for 4 counts. Hold for 2. Breathe out through the mouth for 6. As you breathe out, let the shoulders fall and the jaw relax. Think, soft and steady. Do this 3 times. This small practice settles the nervous system. A settled system makes wiser choices. Wise choices create better results. Posture speaks to the inner world. Stand or sit with a tall spine, a relaxed chest, and feet strong on the ground. Soften the gaze and let the eyes rest. This posture says, I am safe, I am present. When paying a bill, take 1 extra exhale and lift the chest a little. When receiving money, let the shoulders stay soft and the breath open. Link posture and breath so the body becomes a partner in your care. The body remembers patterns long before the mind does. Teach it patterns of ease, and it will guide you back to them. Mirror work deepens this shift. Bring the coin or the note to the mirror. Look into your own eyes with tenderness. Speak a line that honors worth. I value this life. Prosperity matches my care. Notice any tightness that shows up in the throat or chest. Breathe into that place. Do not push it away. Offer comfort to it. It is safe to receive. Place the coin in the jar and keep the gaze soft for a few breaths. The mirror becomes a friend that helps the inside meet the outside with kindness. Thoughts carry the same power as posture. Many old thoughts were built in times of strain. They did their best to protect. Now they can rest. When a harsh line appears, I never have enough. I cannot trust money. I always mess this up. Answer with a kinder one that also feels honest. I am learning steadiness. Support grows as I care for myself. I can pause and choose. Keep these lines short and repeatable. Repeat them while walking, while washing dishes, while waiting in line. Let them live in the body like a gentle drum. Bring the senses into this healing. Notice the temperature of the coin. Listen to its small sound. Feel the texture of the jar's glass. Savor the scent of a cup of tea as you finish the daily practice. Touch, sound, sight, scent. These anchors bring the mind out of fear loops and into the present. The present is where new choices live. New choices change everything. Use breath when making money decisions. Before clicking buy, take one longer exhale. Before sending an invoice, place the hand on the heart and speak, I am worthy of fair exchange. Before a hard talk about money, stand with feet strong on the floor, lift the chest, and take 3 gentle breaths. This turns the body into a safe house. Safe houses protect treasure. Your calm is a treasure. If the past holds moments of money pain, hold those moments with grace. Speak to the part of you that felt scared or unprepared. I see you. You carried so much. We are safe now. We go slow and kind. Then place a coin. Let your action be the proof of your new way. Healing is not erasing. Healing is meeting the past with love and giving the present a kinder pattern. Let movement and stillness both help. Gentle walks while repeating a kind money line can loosen worry from the body. Quiet sits with one hand on the heart can let warmth fill spaces that used to be cold. If tears come, they are a release. Breathe. If laughter comes, it is a release too. Breathe. The goal is not to control every feeling. The goal is to create a steady base of safety from which all feelings can pass without ruling your choices. Food, sleep, and light affect money choices more than most know. A fed body sees options. A rested body speaks kindly. A body that has met sunlight in the morning finds balance more easily. Even small care here helps. Drink water after placing the coin. Go to sleep 5 minutes earlier. Step into morning light for a few breaths. These little changes teach the body that life is supportive. Support attracts support. Use 3 core affirmations during this mind-body shift and let them live in rhythm with breath and posture. My body is a safe home for abundance. I welcome wise, calm choices. I allow generosity to move through me and return in kind ways. Say each line slowly with a relaxed jaw and soft eyes. Press the feet into the ground as you speak, then let them relax. This anchors words in the body where they can grow roots. Over time, you will notice signs that the inner tone is changing. Decisions feel less rushed. Conversations about money have more softness and clarity. You reach for the jar with calm hands. You pay a bill with a steady breath. You receive a gift without shrinking. These are not small things. They are the markers of a new path. A path that says, safety first, then wisdom, then flow. Let the jar hold the daily action. Let the body hold the new safety. Let your words hold the vision. When these 3 work together, prosperity has a home. Thoughts carry the tone of our days, and the tone of our days shapes our choices. Many old thoughts about money began in seasons of worry. Those thoughts tried to protect by staying on guard. Now we give them rest and build a new inner language. Start by listening with kindness. When a harsh line appears, There is never enough. I always get it wrong. Money is hard for me. Meet it with a soft hand. Say, thank you for trying to keep me safe. We are doing this in a gentler way now. Then offer a new line that is short, true, and workable. I am learning steadiness. Support grows as I care for myself. I can pause and choose. Keep these lines simple enough to use in real life, not only in quiet moments. Speak them while washing dishes, walking down a hallway, or placing a coin in the jar. The brain learns from repetition linked to warm feeling. The warm feeling comes from breath, posture, and the kindness in the voice. Create a small exercise that clears the pathway for new beliefs. Take a page and draw a line down the middle. On the left, write one old sentence that keeps showing up. On the right, write a loving reframe that you can say without strain. For example, left, I can't manage money. Right, I am learning to care for resources one step at a time. Left, I always overspend. Right, I slow down and check my body before I choose. Left, I'll never get ahead. Right, I welcome steady progress. Read the right column aloud with an upright, relaxed posture. Let the jaw soften and the belly release. Then place one coin while breathing long and slow. This links belief and action. Over time, the right column becomes normal. Add a tiny daily proof practice. Each evening, write one sentence of evidence that supports your new view. I paused before buying. I asked a good question. I found calm breath while paying a bill. These lines are not bragging, they are nourishment. The nervous system trusts what it can see on paper. When doubt tries to take over, these sentences steady you. As they gather, the inner voice starts to change on its own. Where it once said, nothing works, it begins to say, something kind is working, and I can grow it. Gently notice hidden beliefs and offer them soft light. Some minds learn that receiving is selfish, or that only struggle earns support, or that big bills mean danger. Breathe with these beliefs without arguing. Offer a kinder choice. Receiving allows me to give with joy. Peaceful work is worthy. Bills are part of circulation. I bless what goes out and what returns. Let each sentence sit in the body until a little space opens in the chest. That space is a sign the belief is loosening. Place a coin at that moment. This becomes a new pairing. Open chest, kind words, small action. The pairing teaches faster than lectures ever could. Create a personal prosperity statement for the month and let it feel like a soft river running through the day. Keep it short. I welcome calm flow and wise choices. Speak it when you wake, when you place the coin, and when you close the day. The statement is not a demand. It is a tone setter. It turns the mind toward possibilities it used to miss. It tells the heart, you can stand easy. Help is near. Language and surroundings either calm the body or pull it into alarm. Both can become allies. Start with the words that live in daily conversations. Shift heavy phrases to lighter ones that still tell the truth. Instead of I'm broke, try I'm choosing priorities. Instead of I can't afford it, try not aligned for me right now. Instead of this is too expensive, try I would rather direct my money to what matters most. These shifts are not tricks. They are clarity wrapped in kindness. The body hears the difference and relaxes. A relaxed body makes clearer choices. Give money a clean, respectful home. Smooth the notes in your wallet. Sort the coins. Remove old receipts that carry the energy of the past. Create a small, uncluttered area around the jar. Wipe the surface and let it shine. Place a tiny note under the jar with a single word: peace, trust, ease, growth. This word is the house blessing for your prosperity practice. Add a gentle touch of beauty if it feels good. A small plant, a stone from a walk, a ribbon. Let beauty be quiet so the message stays clear. A tidy environment tells the inner world, I care for what I have. Caring invites more to care for. Practice a 7-day language reset. For 1 week, meet every negative money phrase with a softer, truer one. Keep a small card in your pocket or bag with your 3 favorite replacements. When you catch a heavy phrase, pause, breathe longer, and switch to your chosen line. Do this without scolding yourself. Make it a game of kindness. At the end of each day, write 1 sentence about how the new language felt. Maybe the day carried less pressure. Maybe a conversation was calmer. Maybe a small saving appeared. These are signs that words are changing the inner weather. Clear, small spaces as a quiet ritual. When the surface near the jar is open, the mind feels open. When the wallet is neat, the mind feels organized. When a drawer holds only what is useful and loved, choices feel simpler. Begin with a single square foot, not a whole room. Let each small clearing be 1 loving vote for inner peace. After you clear, place a coin and feel the breath deepen. The body learns that release and receiving are linked. Expect some bumps on this road and meet them with gentleness. If a day is missed, the practice is still alive. Return with a longer exhale and 1 coin. Say, kindness brings me back. If impatience rises, where is the big change? Hold the jar and feel the weight of what you have already done. Whisper, growth is steady. Then find a small proof from the day. A calmer choice, a respectful no, a tidy wallet. Proof keeps impatience from running the show. If guilt arrives, perhaps after spending or a surprise bill, choose a soft reset. Place both hands on the belly. Breathe out slowly and let the belly fall. Say, I release harshness. If judgment speaks loudly, answer with, I am learning. Then do the next kind thing. Sometimes the next kind thing is placing a tiny coin. Sometimes it is drinking water. Sometimes it is stepping outside for 3 breaths. Kind next steps keep you moving. Comparison is a thief of peace. If you notice yourself measuring against another life, return attention to your breath and your body. Place a hand on the heart and say, my path is mine. Then add a coin and bless your own journey. No one else has your history, your lessons, your timing. The jar is a personal practice. It does not serve to use it as a scoreboard. It serves as a sanctuary. If a bill feels triggering, practice blessing bills. Hold the bill, breathe long, and say, thank you for the service I received. Then, I bless the hands this money will support. Pay what you can with a calm posture and a longer exhale. If you need a plan, create one in small steps. Courage arrives when shame steps back. Blessing bills moves you from fight to partnership with life. If there are days when no coin is available, make an invisible deposit. Place your hand over the jar, breathe long, and speak your line. I welcome steady, supportive flow. Tap the glass gently as if placing energy into it, then write 1 sentence of gratitude for support that arrived in a non-money way. The practice stays alive because the heart stays involved. For travel days or days full of change, carry a single coin in a pocket. Touch it when you can and take 1 longer exhale. When you return to the jar, place that coin with extra care and whisper, we stayed connected. If illness or exhaustion visits, let the practice rest and let your body rest. When energy returns, come back softly. Healing is also prosperity. Bring this way of caring into a broader rhythm so it becomes a way of living, not only a moment on a shelf. A simple timeline helps the mind relax. For the first 21 days, focus on showing up daily. Keep it light and loving. Build the habit of 1 coin, 1 breath, 1 kind line. For days 22 through 60, deepen the weekly ritual. Review, bless, and choose circulation. During this second phase, add one small learning step each week. Read a few pages from a clear, kind resource, ask a wise question, or review one regular expense with a soft heart. Small learning builds strong confidence. Create a monthly money date that feels friendly and short. Pick a calm day, sit with a tall spine, hold the jar, breathe, and write 3 notes. What felt supportive this month? What felt hard, and what you choose to try next. Then direct a small portion to something that lifts your life, a cushion for ease, a gift that delights, a bill paid with gratitude, or a skill that grows income with joy. Keep it simple so the date is something you want to keep. Let spending reflect values. Write a 2-line map, what matters most to me right now, and how can my money show care for that? Perhaps calm health, warm meals, creative tools, or learning that expands choice. When spending lines up with what matters, guilt softens and clarity grows. Clarity guides action. Action invites results. Ease into gentle structures that support flow without strain. If saving feels good, begin with the smallest auto transfer that you would not notice. If reducing debt feels right, pick the tiniest extra amount and link it to a happy cue, like a weekly cup of tea after sending it. If income growth is your season, give a little time each week to skill and outreach, paired with the same calm breath and kind posture used at the jar. Let the body know that growth can be peaceful. Keep the nervous system as your ally. Before any money choice, earning, spending, saving, or giving, practice a single longer exhale. Lift the chest a little, relax the face, and speak a line of worth. I choose with care. This becomes your inner green light. When the body feels safe, the wisest part of you comes forward. As these days gather, you may notice a different way of moving through life. The jar is fuller, yes, and so are your breaths. Bills are met with steadier hands. Offers are received with less shrinking. The voice inside has softened and grown strong at the same time. This is the fruit of gentle, consistent care. It began with a simple jar and a small coin. It continues as a lifestyle of peace and wise direction. Let us close with a soft verdict that blesses your path. Prosperity has always wanted a peaceful home in you. Each coin is a kind knock at your own door, and each breath is you opening that door a little wider. Safety in the body invites clarity in the mind. Clarity invites wise action. Wise action invites steady results. This way is not about force or fear. It is about tenderness practiced so faithfully that it turns into strength. Keep your jar where your eyes can meet it with warmth. Keep your language clean and loving. Keep your posture open.